So you remember Dan always used to say there's no greater asset you have than the ability to earn an income. I remember him saying that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. And for us in the workforce, like that's easy for us to fulfill that because it's just get a job and work hard. But someday we're not going to be able to do that, or maybe we won't want to. So having that consistent income is going to be vital. So the first question I have for you is, for those of us who are still in the workforce, what are some of the most basic foundational things that we can do to plan for that income in the post-employment years, like equity investing, real estate? What are some things we could do?
Well, the first thing that you have to master is to live within your means, because if you don't live within your means, you're not going to have anything extra. You probably won't think you are able to give, which is not a great habit to get in right off the bat. It's good to give God back what is His. I mean, it all is His, but give God back at least the 10% that we're called on to show our love and devotion for God, and to show that we can be obedient and to be disciplined. So you have to live at least on 90% of your income, and then you got to think that the government's going to confiscate another, depending on how much money you make, at least another 10 to 30% or more. So now
Legal
you're down
thievery, as we call it, right?
Yeah.
Pirating.
So now you're down even further, and then you have to try to save some money for the future if you think that, if you're even going to be able to make a decision later on that you don't want to work any longer. So you're going to have to be able to set some money aside. So you're really looking at, not even living off of 80% of your money. If you can live off of 50 to 60% of what you're bringing in, then you're going to be able to, live a really comfortable, or at least have a comfortable financial, emotional outlook, because, you've got to pay taxes. You really should tithe, and you really have to save for the future if you ever think that you're going to have a retirement. So one of the things that you're doing whenever you first start is you're trying to grow a base. A lot of times that's referred to as a principal. So you're putting money away, you're investing that money, you're trying to get the very best return that you can get, and you're trying to build up a principal, because one day it is that principal, that savings, that is going to be invested probably differently whenever you reach retirement, that will help you to generate income.